Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. Bit of a rough time in Spire lately, but let's play another run as the... You know what? I'm gonna follow the rules of the dice. If it says we're playing the Watcher, we're playing the Watcher. Apparently we're not gonna be playing as a defect ever again. Let's play as the Watcher. Who's our boss? The Slime. Honestly, probably the ideal boss for us to be fighting as the Watcher. Half as much health as Diamond or Hexaghost. Lots of gold or a random common relic? Lots of gold, we could immediately buy a relic. Something that fits our deck, something that's maybe rare, as opposed to a common relic. We lose 6 max HP, but is 6 max HP worth 250 gold? Probably. I'm gonna go for the gold, and I'm gonna go for an early shop. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm tempted, very tempted, to do the left route because we can do 2 upgrades before burning elite and maybe get this out of the way early. I hate getting down to like the last floor and dying to like Reptomancer. I don't want to die to a buffed elite Reptomancer on a run anymore. Cut through fate, crush joints, windmill strike. I like windmill strike because it's a good retain attack. Bad draw. Horrible draw turn 1. You know, it's something that we can hold, it'll charge up, and then we can unleash it with a eruption and hopefully get a kill or something. It takes its sweet time to get there, but right now it is a kill. Ligmace says, what is that big whale about? Why does it give you stuff? Who is the whale? It's lore. Lore. The whale's at the bottom of the spire, gives us a bonus as we climb to the top and try to destroy it. And it's like, I want you to destroy the tower. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, I think you just want Apotheosis. And then, do we want to add 5 cards? I think we would prefer to have Omamori. We can afford them both. It does mean we can't take a Deceive Reality, but Apotheosis early is fantastic, and the ability to protect us from curses means we can go super heavy on certain paths. This feels like a really good run, especially because Apotheosis upgrades our Miracle, so if we Apotheosis, we can get extra energy out of the Miracle if we need it. Do we need it? Oh yes. Oh, very much yes. But we're taking no damage, and you guys are getting closer to death, and I feel good about the run. I love Apotheosis, and I love Omamori, especially when you get it early and it's actually, you know, playable. It's also a very good upgrade target. Whew. These are all, like, super tempting options. Let's go through them. Sands of Time. When retained, lowered cost by 1. It starts at 4 energy. So after 4 turns, it's free. It's a good card to hold, save, and then pop out for a lethal turn. Deceive Reality is a great block because of the retained safety. And Alpha, Beta, Omega is 6 energy for 50 damage every turn. Yes, but 6 energy for 50 damage is kind of expensive. So I'm gonna go for the Sands of Time for a better damage card, because once we play Apotheosis, I feel like our standard blocks are good enough. Vigilance, Protect, and Defends are probably okay, but I want another attack because we are going to be fighting this freaking elite. So we'll take a relic for a free relic. Molten Egg is incredible! This is a great start to a run, and now I'm tempted to actually skip this path because I want to maybe, you know, get stronger before I fight the Burning Elite, but I am going to go for the Burning Elite. I'm going to freaking try, man. This is such an interesting run that we have. We could go around, admittedly. I think we can take a Burning Elite though. I really do. Ooh, we did not get good early draw though. Ooh, that blows. Bum. Do we even play Windmill Strike? 40 damage on the Sands of Time. We need to play Apotheosis when it shows up. This is pretty bad draw. But we're gonna play Sands of Time when we erupt anyways. Oh my god, look at this. This is horrible. Now I gotta think. Frick. Okay, 2 energy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can play all of these attacks. So we can do 22 plus 11, 33 plus 8, 41. So you're dead next turn, actually. So I think we'll take 1 damage and then kill the Gremlin Knob next turn. Apotheosis. Oh, I thought that this damage would be doubled. It doesn't, but I think because of the strikes, it actually will work out still. Sands of Time, strike. Oh, Happy Flower, attack potion. Master Reality, rush down, third eye. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2. People say this is like the best card in the whole freaking game. So you know what? Give me a rush down. And we will upgrade. I suppose we'll upgrade rush down to make it cheaper. Gremlin Horn is great. I want to kind of fight the sentries now, but not strength. Oh, they just have health. Dude, health sentries are really not that bad. Now here's something very unfortunate. We drew all of our defense on turn 1. Literally all but 1. Not very happy about that. We could pop attack potion, but if we wait, we might be able to kill with Apotheosis, Rush Down, Eruption, Sands of Time, extra energy, and etc, 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 etc. I mean, this is horrible draw. You can't predict getting this type of a draw on a fight like this. We drew all of our blocks but 1. Most of the cards that we've added are in the draw pile, except for Protect, which is still a block. But at least it is a retained block. We can hold it. So I'm just trying to figure out what to do. I think we just stall. This sucks. You have to play this. Protect and defend does mean you take no damage. Next turn we can rush down, erupt, pop the attack potion, go to town. I'm not gonna play the miracle. I'm gonna take 4 damage. With Windmill Strike getting stronger as well, we might be able to actually get a kill. We didn't get Eruption! All right, I'm gonna pop the attack potion. Wheel Kick will draw it, at least. Do we even want it, though? I don't know. What a horrible draw, dude. We do want to erupt. You want to know why? Retained Windmill Strike will do 40 damage next turn, which is a kill on the left sentry. If Sands of Time Eruption is a kill on the middle sentry, and then a strike on the sentry on the right means that we can weaken him. And then Windmill Strike is a draw on the turn after. If we draw defends, we can over-defend on the next turn, I think. But I think we need to go hard on this turn, and we have a miracle in hand, too. So 26 times 2 is 52. So we need to hit you once. And then this is a kill energy and draw. And a Protect will keep us safe from the other sentry on the turn after this one. So I think we just strike. Actually, you're dead on this turn, which is insanely good, and you're dead next turn. So we just killed a Burning Elite taking 4 damage. I honestly did not expect it to go this well, but we picked up the Emerald Key, and we got Letter Opener. And all attacks are going to be upgraded. I like Deus Ex, though, for the extra energy, but I got to admit, with the deck that we have, I kind of like a Flurry, you know? When we enter Eruption, we'll get it back. Carve Reality to add another Smite to our hand is okay. 10 damage is, it's already better than a Strike. What a weird deck we have so far. So we have a Windmill Strike and a Sands of Time. Those are the only offensive cards that we've added. Flurry of Blows. If we have a Talk to the Hand, it's way easier to take a Flurry, but I still kind of like it for free damage. I mean, it's 12 damage when we enter Eruption if it's in the discard pile. So I'll take it. Get a Relic for 97 gold. Sure. Vulnerability turn 1 is kind of nice. It's hard. I think it's hard for us to make good value out of that, but it's still useful. We need this. We're actually blocking enough now. We don't really want to erupt. It's likely we'll draw something that's playable, but against this guy, we kind of just want to stall anyways, so stall. Done. Dun 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 dun. You want to know one reason why I actually really like the Gremlin Horn and Bag of Marbles and whatnot? I think it's actually very, very good for when we end up fighting Reptomancer. You know, I'm learning now that we gotta kind of plan around certain fights in the future. That's one of them. But to be able to have extra energy and draw makes that fight a lot easier, and the vulnerability in turn 1 means it's more likely to kill the daggers. And we're not rolling like a Battle Hymn deck, so we're not rolling a deck where it's actually really hard for us to do that damage on turn 1. Depending on our draw, we can do the damage on turn 1 easily enough. I do like an Evaluate, especially with the Insight draw. Abe, are you planning to make some channel point rewards? Yeah, at some point. It's all gotta happen. It's all, you know, to do, unfortunately, in the future. I thought Abe swore off Spire after the Repto incident. No, yesterday I just needed a timeout. That's all. So you're waking up. I mean, all we really have to do is smack. We're just gonna retain everything in our hand. As soon as we draw Eruption, we can kill you, probably. So that's 46 damage plus 9. That's 55 damage times 2. You're already dead. We did draw Flurry of Blows beautifully enough. Start Calm. That's really nice. Cultist Potion. Windmill Strike, Cut Through Fate, Empty Mind. I gotta be honest with you. Upgraded Windmill Strikes, draw them early, wait until you erupt, and then you just smack them. I kind of like it. I think we need other attacks that are not retain, admittedly, but I do like it. I wish that we could get more Calm in the deck. I know I did not take a Tranquility. I took a Flurry of Blows, I think. But I'm looking for, like, Fear No Evil. That would be a great card to have. Meditate. Oh my god, Meditate would be so good. As is, Cut Through Fate's fine. Do we really need to retain 2 Windmill Strikes? Probably not. So give me the Cut Through Fate. And we're not going to go to the shop on 49 gold, you kidding me? So all we need to do is just wait for Apotheosis, keep blocking. We have no blocks, so that's kind of annoying. We can draw 1 card. I can do 20 damage, get you down to 36, you won't split. I think I'm actually just gonna draw the Vigilance. I hate not being able to play Apotheosis on this turn, but I just wanna overblock this guy. I don't want to take 18 damage. I mean, we're gonna fight a boss that we'll probably live on. If we take 18 damage, we'll be at like 30 something HP. We can survive one turn and wait for the Windmill Strike to get the kill on an Eruption play. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Vigilance and slowly work you down. 2 defends. That was nice. We're just gonna wait. I want to take as little damage as possible. There's no reason to erupt yet. Now there is. And we have Rush Down, so we will draw. So that does, I mean, you're dead. I always have to like run the math for a second and then realize, oh wait, you're dead. I think we need Tantrum. If we're rolling a rush down, don't you want Tantrum so that you can actually like combo into and out of the calm state or the wrath state? I do say that, or I do think that we do need more calm enablers, but we'll get there. I upgraded Windmill Strike so when we draw it early, it upgrades. I mean, it doesn't get much better than 78 damage, but I really don't want to split you, so. I mean, that's a pretty much perfect early draw. We stall, we wait, we kill you next turn with a double Sands of Time, and then you're freaking dead, dude. So 24 damage, absolutely. Put the Tantrum in my draw pile. You know what, honestly, do it like this. 83 damage. Yeah, let's wait. Da 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 da. And so this is I mean, that's lethal. Slime Boss is the perfect fight for the Watcher here. We take a lesson learned. Why do you take lesson learned if you have Apotheosis? Because now we can take Fusion Hammer and still upgrade our deck. We don't need Master Reality, and Scrawl is good, but we have Rushdown for draw, technically. I think you do want lesson learned, and unfortunately we did not get... Wow, these are actually awful choices. We did not get anything that we particularly wanted. I don't think we can take Busted Crown, it's too early. And I really don't want to limit the number of cards I can play. Eventually, I want to get to a point where we are drawing Calm enablers, entering Calm, entering Wrath, getting Flurry of Blows back, playing more attacks on a single turn, using our energy with Apotheosis to get even more energy. Like, I want to play more than 6 cards per turn, I think. So do we just take Tiny House? Oh my god, these are like freaking awful choices! I do like the halt. Tiny House is fine. You're fired, Ogrim, get out. I want your resignation on my desk in the morning. Deck is strong for Act 2. Well, with Gremlin Horn, it kind of is in particular, but that's just garbage relic choices. Fusion Hammer, Ectoplasm for extra energy. Hell, I'll not rest, I don't care. I'll take Coffee Dripper. I'll take Runic Pyramid. I'll take Snecko Eye. Oh, but you're gonna give me a Tiny House and then 2 relics that will probably cause me to die. No thank you. Okay. We don't really need to upgrade cards. We can fight Bale, Rest if we need to. There is a boom, 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 possible multi-elite path, but I don't want to get forced into fighting 2 elites one after another. I'd rather have the choice. So we could do, I still think we go here and then decide at this point. We still have Omamori I want to get rid of too. Hell, you know, give me a Calling Bell. I've got Omamori, I'll take it. Can't quite punch through. I would like to not be frail though, so I'm gonna take the potion. Tiny House is better than Skip. You know what? I guess you're not wrong about that. We can dump that. I do need the defend, so... It's kind of hard for us to sustain without getting Apotheosis on 3 energy right now. Rush down, protect. I just wanted to get something. Okay taking 2 damage, or am I gonna play a defend? I'm not gonna play a defend to avoid taking 2 damage. I'm gonna save the miracle and we're just gonna try to get a kill when we erupt next. What a garbage turn, man. Play this. Play this. Play this. Punch through 1 plated armor. Next turn we're gonna have Lesson Learned. We might be able to kill you. What garbage draw? What is this? Okay, hold on. 20, 46, 59. And that's the only energy we have? I can't kill you, so I'm just gonna keep blocking. Well, I don't know what's happening on this run. I'm just defending every single turn. Because we can't kill you at all. We're gonna draw a defend and a strike. Dun, 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 dun. This does 50 damage on its own. It's gonna be 60 next turn. We're gonna hit you, block, and block. I just want you to get into a point where Lesson Learned can kill you. And if we're not taking damage and we have a kill in hand, let's just stall. Kinda hate it though, but it's working. We took a little damage early until we hit the apotheosis, and now we're kind of doing okay. I mean, that's good. That's also good. Not what we're looking for, but it's good. Okay. Protect, miracle. Thunk. Defend. Strike. I don't know how I'm gonna kill you without overkilling you next turn, but I could definitely overkill you. This'll do it. Okay, I don't know how worthwhile that was. We did learn something though. Tantrum can draw itself if you play it. Fear no evil, we need this card. We need something that enters calm, and we have it now. Yes. Kinda wish I saved the potion for this fight. Do you see this turn? We don't even need to play Vigilance. We enter calm. I forgot about that. What is this turn? I kind of hate it. I don't know, add 2 dazes, but add an insight as well. Well, I guess here's the question, can I kill you? We're weak. I can't kill you. I think this deck sucks, actually. Like, I just can't play any cards any turn. I think it's draw, though. Like, I keep getting blocks when enemies aren't attacking, and attacks when the enemies are only attacking. I feel like the draw is just absolutely god-awful right now. We can't even draw with Eruption, because we didn't get a chance to play Rushdown yet. So I'm like, what the hell do I do on this turn? Take 24 damage? I guess I'm gonna take 24 damage. And hope to heal up later. Like, Eruption will have 4 energy. We can play everything in hand. 11 plus 6, 17 plus 6, 23 plus 6, 29, 29 times 2, 58, 58 plus 6, 60, 64. I'm gonna do 64 damage. Can't kill you. So, if I'd popped this, we could have killed you. But I guess I'm just gonna strike, strike, strike. This is the variance that I kind of hate in Slay the Spire. The variance of you're screwed. You can't do anything. All your cards suck, apparently. Ooh, we actually did draw a lesson learned. Let's go. So this is 16. It's a kill. Our deck is getting mighty upgraded, but that's about it. Calm, draw, otherwise enter calm. Turn 1, this is draw, but we only have 3 energy. I think Inner Peace is a little slow. Reach Heaven is another retain attack, but I think we're retaining too many attacks. I have no combo pieces because I'm just waiting for Windmill Strike to kill, and I'm waiting for Sands of Time to be cheap enough. Any of the other attacks in our deck are unplayable. So I'm like, Inner Peace is a combo card, but you can't draw off of it. Reach Heaven, the Through Violence is very good, and the 15 damage from Reach Heaven is okay. Is it good enough? I got no idea. I'm gonna take it, because I don't know what I'm doing. Lose Tiny House? Okay. Take my boss relic. Take my boss relic, you fiend! Deck needs block. I mean, it does. Don't exactly know where to freaking find it, because our draw is just, you know, horrible every single GD turn. So we're down to 18 HP. We can't fight the elite, but we're forced to fight an elite. Well, I mean, we could bail, but I think we should fight the elite at this point if we're already here. So 30 plus 20 plus 13. It's barely enough for a kill. Cut through Fate, Conjure Blade, Evaluate. I'll take a pre-upgraded Evaluate, and I'm gonna hope for a heal. Oh! Do you go Apparition? I don't know. I don't know. With Apotheosis, we can upgrade them and then they won't exhaust, but like... It could work out well. This is extremely, like, scary, but I'm gonna freaking do it. I hope I draw one on turn 1. I'm gonna say that right now. Well, upgrading cards doesn't really matter. Ooh, yes! Now I will hit you. And then play the potion and end turn. So we're gonna take 3 damage. We got another Apparition, which is pretty freaking good. Now, Strike Lesson Learned is a kill. Gain energy and draw. We do need to play the Apparition, and then we're gonna play the other Evaluate. We're getting very lucky drawing these Apparitions when we're drawing them, but it's weird. I actually really want like Runic Pyramid now. We need to meditate. We need something that pulls them back off of the discard pile if we don't draw them. We gotta play it. An Eruption gets 1 kill on 56 damage. So I could kill the one that's getting stronger every turn, and then we'll have 3 energy, which is actually 5 energy. Could easily play the Protect, and then next turn, probably get a kill there. Windmill Strike will do 22, 44 damage. All we need is 1 attack. We will get 1 attack. Where the hell's our Rushdown, dude? Rushdown's the best card in the game. Yeah, when you can actually flip and play it. Feels like half the cards in this game you can't actually play because you don't have the freaking energy for them, man. Whetstone, kinda useless. Omniscience, Diva Form, Worship. Omniscience to draw whatever we want is pretty good, like doubled Apparitions. So I kinda like it. We cannot fight another elite, so we're gonna bail. Receive 5 bites, lose 10 max HP. And we're gonna go to 23 max HP? No, we're not gonna go to 23 max HP. It's funny. Whenever you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dex. I usually always like that, or mostly always like that. Gotta be honest, I really like... Well, we don't need to upgrade cards. I like Juzu Bracelet. We just need to rest for 9 HP, oh my god. And then we need to fight some more elites. Since we can't afford anything good, I'm just gonna buy the membership card. And then I like Sash Whip for weakness, honestly. Scry gain block, exit stance. It's not a column enabler. It's a Wrath exiter. It's also a column exiter, admittedly. I feel like I'm a good master of strategy, though. Could also just take another protect for like a retain block. It's expensive, but we usually like seeing these, even if they're expensive. I'm gonna take the protect. And you know what? I'm gonna take the potion as well. $33 max HP is not enough to live on like any bad turn from any enemy that hits in this game. So I'm very tempted to just go elites to see if we can find something. Like if we don't get intangibility on turn 2 or 3 of the heart fight, we're dead. If we don't get intangibility on turn 2 of the act for elites, we're gonna die unless we can kill them. And if we can kill them then, we can kill them now. So I'm looking at these elites thinking, okay, elites. Maybe we can go fight some elites. Are we gonna be able to kill Book of Stabbing? Probably not. But you know what? We can kill the gremlin. This is the best fight for us, because the gremlins are actually very easy to kill. This just makes it cheaper. Let's see what we draw. If this is getting a kill anyways, let's see what we draw. I can get a kill with Sands a time. Are we really gonna try to stall like this? Ugh. So expensive. You're so expensive, Mark. You 13, 39, 78 damage on you. I mean, I don't think we're killing you because you're gonna lose the vulnerability next turn. You just put up block. You know, I think I'm gonna play Sands of Time. And the reason why I'm doing that is I actually feel like the gremlin leader has a better chance of summoning on this turn, which allows us the opportunity to maybe get started, so to speak. To get ready for him to go baller. Now, do you tantrum? We have no wrath in the draw pile anymore. But we do have a Fear No Evil and a Vigilance coming up. So I think I'm gonna play Evaluate. And I think I will tantrum. I know this is strange, but this gets etherealized anyways because we didn't draw Apotheosis. I'm playing risky, but if he doesn't attack, we're more likely to kill the fat gremlin, which allows us to continue on with our life here. We don't need intangibility. We also don't need the defend. We also don't really need Fear No Evil. So I'm gonna discard all of these. I'm just waiting for, you know, Apotheosis, Rush Down, anything. I don't even know what we want out of Omniscience. I guess Omniscience and Apparition is a very good one. I think we'll just end turn. I know we've got the Lesson Learned in hand. Please summon. Oh, we didn't draw anything. Wait a minute, hold on. We can do it, we can do it. Play the Play the Apotheosis, then the Insight. We're guaranteed to draw either Omniscience or Apparition if we do it like that. And then Rush Down, then Apparition, then you can Evaluate, then you can Tantrum. All right, oh my God. Then, smack him, draw. I don't really want to get you on this turn. But at this point, we're not gonna shuffle, so I am just gonna play it, I think, for damage. That's a bad... I mean, if we drew it on the next turn, we could have gotten a kill from it, but... Jesus, how did that work? Oh my god. Tungsten Rod. Well, it helps. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. If we can combo out of the Mental Fortress, constantly swap stances, it's very good. We need to play Apotheosis and we need to play Rushdown, so those just get played. Do we Omniscience something? We can Omniscience Mental Fortress to get more block when we change stances, and Omniscient Sands of Time does 52 damage immediately. And Omniscience Apparition makes us intangible next turn, but that's not that important. Considering our hand, we should play Omniscience, and I think you play it on Mental Fortress. I do. It gives you, I think, the best chance on this combat, although there's something to be said for Apparition, there's something to be said for Sands of Time just doing 52 damage to enemies. You know, if they both hit the bird will die. Well, the bird will have 1 HP. If they both hit the Kaka Cultist, he's hurting. We'll double up on that Mental Fortress, though. Wish we could actually... We need to be able to capitalize on their vulnerability on turn 1, but we are unable to do so. Also, what a turn. You're getting stronger and I'm now weak. Fantastic. We can get temporary decks, though. I mean, this is what we want, right? So that's 12 block. Smack you. More decks. More decks. Draw. If I miracle and get to 3 energy, we can play... Protect and Evaluate. It adds dazes, but we get to save the Apparition. Is that worth anything? Freak if I know, man. Freak if I know. We have so many dazes coming up, but if we get you close to death, you're dead next turn. And Lesson Learned is not gonna come back around, unfortunately. Okay, so you Vigilance, you Tantrum. Actually, we're taking no damage. If I Tantrum, we will draw, but we could just draw dazes and then take damage as a result. I think I just stall. Next, oh god, clicked off the screen. Next turn we can get a Through Violence, which admittedly is not a kill yet. But he's not attacking either. I think we do want to shuffle. Okay, we wait on the Through Violence. Doing 30 damage, huh? Well, you're kind of a jerk, but also I can take no damage and get Lesson Learned. It's not that important because of Apotheosis, but if we can upgrade everything, especially Apparitions, then maybe we can even purge Apotheosis from the deck, but like, fight, defend, protect, you're dead through violence. Taking that insight, just trying to get to Lesson Learned. Oh, I can't play it. No, I can. It did hit the Apparition, by the way. Consecrate, Windmill Strike, Wheel Kick. God, I would love a Snecko Eye right about now. I will admit, Consecrate's kind of nice, just as an AoE, but what are we about to fight? First of all, we're fighting this guy, so AoE is really nice. But we're about to fight probably Book of Stabbing, which means that we do need a way to kill him. I'm looking at Windmill Strike. I'm honestly looking at another retain attack being like, you know what, that's pretty good value. But these are both still really good value. I mean, Wheel Kick is already 2 turns of Windmill Strike powering up and draw 2. And it's good damage, and it's 40 damage when you're in Wrath, and Consecrate is free. I'm gonna take that Wheel Kick, and it is Book of Stabbing. I'm gonna pop the Power Potion, I think. Although we did get an Omniscience turn 1. So we could double up on, like, intangibilities, but I'm still gonna pop this and see what we get. Let's take Thieva Form. So yeah, I like Omniscience Apparition. That's 2 turns of protection. And then we can even... You know what? If we're freaking here, if we have 2 turns of intangibility, let's just smack the mother trucker, right? We're taking no damage because of Tungsten Rod. I mean, you're dead. Wow, this worked out very well. I think, and we're trying to stall for a lesson learned. I think having an Omniscience in hand would be very good. I'm just stalling for the lesson learned. You're dead to Windmill Strike. Kyung, 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 kyung. Mental Fortress. Establishment, Deceive Reality, Brilliance. I actually really like Establishment right here. We have a bit of an energy problem. Making the retain attacks cheaper would be really nice. Windmill Strike and Sands of Time. Although, those are our only 2 retain attacks, aren't they? But we do have 2 protects as well. They would get cheaper. I kind of do like this as a bit of a setup card. Richard asks, I see Rocket League on the game listed below. Do you play that often? I haven't played Rocket League in a long time, but I used to. I kind of want to play more of it on occasions in the future. We'll see. You draw more than energy? We need energy too. Nothing else, nothing here gives us draw. Deceive Reality is a good retain block. Establishment means that I'm more likely to play Sands of Time, Protect, Lesson Learned. We need an innate Omniscience with another one in the deck so we can like double up on Rushdown, double up on Apparitions, Mental Fortresses. Dun-dun-dun. I'm gonna take Deceive. And I'm taking it because of duality. We can play 2 blocks on 1 turn, which maybe makes this a little bit better. Now, do we rest for 9? Is 9 HP gonna matter? I mean, it might. I don't think I've ever rested for 9 before. But there we go. I mean, kind of want all these next turn. Put a safety in hand. Strike doesn't really matter, but I'll play it. Instead of the evaluate, rather. So, we're on lethal. Wow, that happens fast. Turn one of these guys attack, I'm at full health. We're on lethal, by the way. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do on this turn. I can do 30 damage. I can do 39 damage. I can do 41 damage if I play everything. Is there a good omniscience target? Apparition I don't think is that good because I know they're not going to attack next turn. Or rather, I don't think the collector is going to attack next turn. We could also just discard a bunch of garbage. Da-da-da-da. Trying to think, like a doubled up wheel kick. It costs us all of our energy, though. I mean, if we let's say we play like an eruption, we can gain energy off of it, and then we can fear no evil, get a lot of attacks, a lot of draw because we can kill these enemies, and then put up a lot of block thanks to the bonus dex and halt. I'm looking at eruption, feeling like that might be the right play here, because the extra dex gain is going to make halt give us a ton of block. I mean, it's currently 12 block, and it'll probably give us more like 16. $18 block, possibly. And then we also have the safety we can possibly play, but it's gonna be, Omniscience will be at 2 energy. 3 energy if we miracle, which means that we have to like reach Heaven, Fear No Evil to actually get a kill. So we will take damage, but we will get a kill, which is nice. Mental Fortress doesn't do anything. We're on lethal. Just pointing that out again. 30, I can do 41 damage with cards in hand, but it will cost me the Fear No Evil too. We could also Gambler's Brew and just look for better cards. I feel like we should play Omniscience though, but I don't know what we would look for. We could save Omniscience. We could still Omniscience Apparition and just stall. Ay. I'm not a big fan of this turn, clearly. Okay, I do have a plan though. Blessings of the Forge. Now Omniscience costs 3 and we have extra energy. So now if we Omniscience Eruption, we have extra energy we can use to kill things. And that's a good hit there, because we kind of needed an enemy to get a little bit lower on HP. So now, I think these are 30 each, and this is 18 each, so it doesn't really matter who I attack. A strike, Fear No Evil can kill you. So we'll smack you and kill you. We're gonna need to gain energy. We're gonna need to kill you as well. Gain block. You died to that, which was actually very good for us. Might as well smack ya. We're taking no damage, we keep the safety that's upgraded. That seemed okay. Bit of an awkward turn, but it worked. You are going to debuff me next turn. Apotheosis, Apparition, Rushdown, Tantrum. Well, we got an Apparition that's not going to exhaust anyways. We can always use the Gambler's Brew to keep an Apparition alive if we need to. You're not even attacking on this turn, which is just rude. Extremely rude. I don't really want a Tantrum because it's going to cost us the Apparition in the draw pile. But if we Tantrum, we can strike Sands of Time, probably get Gambler's Brew to save us if we need it. Didn't need the rest. We're not winning yet. in case you're confused. We can still play the Sands of Time though. Oh, and the Flurry of Blows, and another Tantrum. Which we should always be playing with like a Vigilance too. Yeah. That's the combo once you get the Tantrum. And especially being able to change stances and get the Mental Fortress block too. Flurry, Cut Through Fate. okay. I mean, we only played 4 attacks on that turn, but... It's hitting for 10. We can't erupt on this turn, but that's okay. We do have an apparition. Are we going to play it? Probably. I hate drawing Fear No Evil before we drew the Tantrum again. We could go for the boss, but I don't think we're killing the boss before we die. But there's an apparition in the draw pile. And one in the discard pile. Just trying to think. $19, $15. So it's going to be 34 damage plus 8. 42 damage, so we can kill one. I want to kill one because if we don't kill one, they're both going to be buffed next turn and I'm still vulnerable, so I do kind of want to just smack one dead. Yeah, I mean, sure. Wish we could have done a little bit more, but if we don't, I'm glad I did it because now you're summoning. If we don't, like, get our enablers, we can't really do that much, can we? Next turn, we're gonna draw Apparition guaranteed, so I think we just block. Apparition guaranteed with Tantrum means that we can start our combo. Now we're gonna kill these guys. 20 damage, which is actually gonna be 15, which is actually gonna be 30. So that's 30. Then you... This is our last turn of debuffs, actually, so you know what? Keep working him down. We're no longer frail, vulnerable, and weak. You're summoning again, huh? You're a coward. Oh, dude, I actually need these in my draw pile. I have no other attacks coming. No, that's a lie. I have 2 attacks in hand that do... We can probably... we need blocks and defenses. Is this enough to get a kill? Dump a strike and a lesson learned. Keep one of the strikes. We're drawing it, actually! No! Small miscalculation. Oh, at least we got the apparition. I mean, I could kill one of these guys. We do 51 damage. I feel like I'm just spending my whole life killing torch heads, though. Could you please, like, die? Oh, good. Handful of blocks. We need more attacks in this deck. We need more stance changers. We need to be able to change our stances and actually, like, do something. We can't do anything. I don't even want these cards, but you know what? Keep the evaluate, dump the strike, because as soon as we draw eruption, you're dead. Well, it's only tantrum. My hand is full. You're not gonna like this. Okay, now we just need lesson learned to show up. We could get a kill. So I'm like, evaluate, tantrum. Might as well strike him. Insight. Lesson learned. Please give me Fusion Hammer. Ragnarok Blasphemy Establishment. Enter Divinity die next turn. I mean, more damage would be nice. We have no strength gain though, and it's an expensive card. Establishment to make protects and safety cheaper would be nice. We just need more offense. Like, Blasphemy is good with Apparition, you won't die. I don't think that's how it works. I think it used to protect you. I don't think it protects you anymore. But you know what? This seems like an appropriate opportunity to Blasphemy Spire Wiki. Blasphemy is a rare skill for the Watcher. Should not be played unless the player has intangible buffer or another source of death prevention. Due to the effect being technically a buff, it cannot be blocked by artifact or be cleansed by orange pellets. So intangible works with it, huh? Okay. Okay, so sure, we'll take a Blasphemy then. Maybe it'll work. Oh God. Exit Calm, gain extra energy, transform strikes and defends, pick up, remove 2 cards. Okay, do we want to re-roll our strikes and defends, purge 2 cards, or gain energy whenever we exit Calm? I know you can kind of go infinite off of the Violet Lotus, because it gives you 3 energy, and if you have like a Tantrum and a Fear No Evil, I think that's literally all you need to go infinite. If that's the only 2 cards in your deck, I suppose. But we could just transform everything. Any attack will be upgraded automatically, and if we get support cards, uncommons, meditates, calm enablers, maybe we can actually change stances more frequently as opposed to making the stance changing better. We don't really change stances often. I have a Tantrum and a Fear No Evil added to the deck. Nothing else has really showed up, honestly. But I am thinking that transforming and then auto upgrading seems really nice. Empty Cage, I mean, we would just purge like a strike and a defend at this point. I kind of like the deck. I don't know if it's going to be able to survive against the heart or anything, but I think we just go for Pandora's Box and just pray. I don't think it's particularly great, but whenever we change stances, energy is not a problem. If we don't change stances, Violet Lotus doesn't help us. Different cards helps us. So we get a signature move. And a Conjure Blade, a Vault Spirit Shield, another Rushdown, Prostrate, and a Cut Through Fate. It's not bad. We need to refactor some things regarding the deck. Vault is fantastic. And Conjure Blade, I mean, it can put 1 good attack in the draw pile, I suppose. Another Rushdown helps us, again, when we change stances, but we got no stance changers in those transformed cards, which is really annoying. So, what do we do? Tons of question marks is what we want, and probably a ton of elite fights as well. I hate to say it. We do have Juzu Bracelet, so if we can find a path that's only like question marks, we can get superb value out of it, but I'd like to get some more relics too. So 3 question marks, boop, boop, boop. Elite, fight, elite, fight, 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 elite, fight. It's not really taking good value out of Omamori, let's be honest, but let's just go here and then decide. So let's see how this deck works now. I mean, and then you 27 damage, pretty good. I mean, I could get a kill, but then we would be taking lethal damage. I'm thinking, though, if I Vigilance, Miracle, Eruption, we can get more draw, but we don't know what we're drawing. We could pop the other Gambler's Brew Potion to draw something better, but if we can't change stances with Fear No Evil, we are probably going to die anyways, unless we get a something else that stops that. But I kind of just want to halt Vigilance and Evaluate. We actually put up a decent amount of block. We're gonna take a slight bit of damage, 2, which is actually 1. That's not that bad. Now, Lesson Learned has to be the final kill card. Signature Move can probably be removed from the deck. I don't think we can ever play it with the retain tax we have. It's a good attack, admittedly, but it's probably not gonna be playable. This also kind of feels like a block turn, to be honest with you. So why don't we play Cut Through Fate and see what happens? We want the Apotheosis, and this is a pretty good turn next turn to stall. I don't really even want to draw it, to be honest with you, so I think I'll just play... If we play Deceive, we can't play anything else. I think we'll probably just play like a Protect then. Stall for a turn. What do we got next turn? Apparition and a Protect. Tantrum. Omniscience, Conjure. Yeah, okay, we just want to Protect. Dun, 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 dun! Centennial Puzzle finally procced. I didn't even notice. Did not notice at all. So I think we just Apparition and end turn, honestly. This is not a very bad turn, but we can't really do much. But we can hold on to some good cards. If we Apparition, do we lose the intangibility? I think you do. Like, if we Apparition Vault, I think we lose the intangibility. So I think I'm just gonna Mental Fortress, Apparition, and I'm gonna play this for the Insight. This is such a slow deck. Good God. Good God. So there's 2 Apparitions in the draw pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need to play a card. Could get a good Conjure Blade going on, I suppose, but... You know what? We can get a kill. Get a kill with a Windmill Strike. And then this can probably draw an Apparition if we need it. Oh, what? Dun, 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 dun. Really want these cards, by the way. I do want to play Rushdown. We have a Rushdown. Dump it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please. We could double the Apparition, I suppose. Give us 2 turns of protection. You know what? If we can play one more card, Insight's guaranteed to draw an Apparition or a Tantrum? 1, 2... Actually, it's guaranteed to draw an Apparition or a Tantrum right now if we draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so Insight, this is a funny one. We're gonna Miracle, Tantrum, Apparition, and then Conjure Blade. We're guaranteed to get it next turn, which will kill an enemy, give us draw, and then we're also guaranteed to have an Apparition next turn. Oh my God. This is the stupidest run ever. Well, no, I've had pretty dumb runs of this game, but we're getting there. Also, you're all dead. Which, actually, means that I can Lesson Learned? I'm so surprised when that works. So Master Reality, upgrade a card. We don't create cards that often. In fact, we essentially never do except for like 1. So that's unnecessary. I gotta admit, I think actually another attack is kind of important. I don't have enough attacks in this deck. I have retain attacks and then a flurry of blows. We don't change stances that often. I need something that's cheap and playable. 22 damage for 1 energy is suddenly like a good deal, I think. You should be easier than the last fight we just had, by the way. If we Omniscience, we can Omniscience Apparitions and then get 2 turns of protection. I actually think that's pretty good. I know we need draw, but like, these cards that you keep talking about, Ogrim, they don't show up. Where's it? Sorry, is it under my chair? Am I on Oprah Winfrey? The draw you need is under your chair! Ah! Where's my draw? I have 2 rushdowns in the deck, but I can't change stances because nothing has shown up. No indignations, only 1 tantrum. I snap took that card. You can't just say you need draw. Tell me what cards I should be taking. Tell me mistakes I'm making. What should I have taken as on that last choice of 3? Carve Reality or something else? Or nothing? You know? Don't just say you need draw. Where do I find it? Look at the deck. Don't add cards unless they're draw. I also need damage though. We're struggling so much for damage output. Yeah, I know we're thinking up the deck, but like what the hell else am I supposed to do? I'm going to just play both apparitions. Da, 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 da. Add claw. Claw would be nice. I think this is just going to be a vault, so I'm just going to do this. Still have 2 turns of intangibility, so in theory this will protect me, right? Let's see. I hope I live. It did 1 damage and I took 0 thanks to Tungsten Rod. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. I can't really play Eruption actually, because I need to wait for Lesson Learned to show up. Just draw better? I'll try. There's 2 rat sources, rushdowns isn't great. Weren't you just saying rushdown was like the best card in the whole game yesterday? Don't piss me off, you piece of garbage. Use all gold, gain a relic. We're gonna go to a shop later. I can't afford to give you all my gold. Big chest? Matrushka. I think I'm just gonna take the key. Matrushka will give us 1 additional relic here and then possibly nothing else. This seems like a good time to get the key. Boom, 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 boom. There's 4 elites on the right. Do we want to fight 4 elites? Actually, this is a better path than the path that we're currently on. More options in elite shop too. I think I'm gonna go right. We gotta fight 1, but we gotta fight 1 here anyways. If we fight all the elites, we can't hit up any more question marks though. But if we go left and fight these elites, we're gonna hit up another 2 question marks. I need something else to do with Omamori. We still have another charge on it. Find some potions. Fantastic. All right, let's fight a boss. Try hitting up a shop. We have a membership card. I'm aiming for this shop right here, actually. I guess both paths did hit that shop. So this is honestly kind of a good draw, I feel. This is what I was hoping for out of what we have. Smack ya. Should have played Flurry of Blows. It was dumb not to. Change some stances. We actually like draw cards. Oh my god. We killed them on turn 1. Fantastic. Now do I enter Wrath? And Sands of Time will do 52 damage on the turn afterwards? Ugh, I don't think you enter Wrath again. Although we can kill the ads pretty easily, honestly. So you know what? Hold Smite, because it's a kill. I think it's risky being in Tantrum state, Wrath state, but I think it actually does make sense, especially with an apparition in hand. So you kill one. We could just get 3 turns of intangibility, I suppose. Or we could vault. No, not with the apparitions in hand, hell no. I think we should play this though. And then just play 1 apparition? Or would it be better to play all 3? I think it's probably better to play all 3, isn't it? You know that you've built up a few turns to kill the boss, and we've got a Sands of Time in our hand, and we've got good cards in our hand too, you know, like Tantrum into a vault right here. That's just because it's free. You take another turn. You're not doing a damn thing. Sands of Time got cheaper. We have 2 rush downs now all of a sudden. Can't quite do anything with them, but we have them. And then, I mean, we could even save up for the Blasphemy kill if we really want to. Just keep hitting you. We're still intangible. Blasphemy means that, I mean, I think Blasphemy just means that you're dead. This is do 39 damage. Oh my god, we killed Reptomancer. We've done it! Yeah! Woo! The crowd goes wild! Hey, Sanctities draw. At the start of your next turn, enter Wrath and draw 2 cards. Is that your draw, Ogrim? Should I take Simmering Fury? It's not about having lethal, it's about having lesson learned. I'm gonna wait for Ogrim. Ogrim, what do I take? He says, yep. All right. Now we only have 2 things that enter columns, so this is a little scary, but. So that's 22 damage. That's 44 damage. I think I want to go for the Spheric Guardian, actually. Like, smack. You know, now that we have an apparition, we're forced to draw. Now that we have an apparition, we could play it and then end turn, but we could also just dump these cards and play the vault. So like, what if we do this, draw Sands of Time, Miracle Vault. Now you're dead if I can put up block, which I can do, and we have a rush down. Now next turn might still blow. $39 damage, not quite. But we could play Simmering Fury and then draw more next turn. Draw an extra 2 cards. We'll have 9 cards. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, that just does a lot of damage. I kind of just like Tantrum, and then if we get any attack, you're dead. Well, maybe not you're dead, but probably dead. Okay, we have to do 40 damage, actually. Maybe a little bit more than I was expecting, but there's 2 apparitions. Oh, right, we were in Wrath, so we wouldn't re-enter Wrath. That makes sense. That makes sense. Got Tantrum again. We've got a lot of offense coming up. That's how I feel about that. I really like a Swift Potion, but I like Duplication and Entropic Brew probably better. All right, sure. Give me another Simmering Fury. We're only gonna be in Wrath state for the rest of our lives. Hey, Head, how you doing? All right. Well, I know what we're drawing next turn. 7 cards. By the way, I gotta do it. It's a 90 damage signature move, right? It's my, I gotta freaking, all right, well, you know what? Give me a Simmering Fury then. I had a Sands of Time in my hand. I just wasted the energy from that card. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I like Omniscience into Apparition to keep us alive. Because we can Omniscience, Apparition, and Apparition, then we'll have 3 turns of just stalling and getting ready to hit you, but we don't really do as much damage as I would like. Now we could double Omniscience. If we double Omniscience, we could take 2 Apparitions and then 2 Blasphemies, which seems strange. However, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, plus a lot of energy back, plus Sands of Time would do like 200, would do like 100 damage. And then we can vault at the end of turn. So I gotta be honest, I actually really like this turn. So we're gonna double up on an Apparition, in case we don't kill you. We're gonna double up on a Blasphemy. We didn't get any extra energy from the second one, but Sands of Time does 93 damage, or we could reach Heaven, vault, hit you next turn. Let's pay attention to what happens here. So we're still intangible for a turn. That's important to know. Dude, this is actually like a really good turn with that Fear No Evil in hand. Do you see this? So, Fear No Evil, Tantrum, Sands of Time does 78 damage. Will take this round a lot of time. Against Head? Oh god, every fight takes like 10 minutes at this point. Could draw into like a Through Violence, which would be kind of nice. We did get it. So that's 62 damage and 81 damage. So I think we'll... with the Vigilance coming up, definitely Tantrum. Then give me a Through Violence and a Sands of Time. This is basically the most damage we're gonna be able to do for a while. And we're at 1, which is scary, but... that Flurry of Blows is actually kind of... oh, we didn't draw the Flurry! I was gonna say that Flurry of Blows is kind of nice to keep stacking up the slow. 60 damage. Oh god, it's so dangerous to stay in this state, but you know what? We got another card out of it. I don't want to well, the Expunger would be, it'd be so bad. Don't play it. You should be dead on this next turn. Honestly, I just want an attack. Although we have an attack. It's called Fear No Evil Eruption. Once we get the combo going, it actually works quite well. It's you. Ornamental Fan. Wish we took Matrushka. Gotta be honest with you. I think you just do that. We know what's gonna happen next turn. What's gonna happen is that we're gonna live because we have Apparition Blasphemy. Yeah. We can also Omniscience something. I don't see anything good to Omniscience. But like, this is just good. We can also play Signature Move. Now, do we want to stall and try to get to a lesson learned? I don't think we want to. Lesson learns are nice, but it's like not really that important at all. I'd much rather just kill you with that signature move. If we can enable signature move, that's good damage. Enter divinity. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. If you're in calm at the end of, if you're in wrath, apply vulnerability. Indignation, there you go. Need 2 stacks to live? 1 seems to be enough. This is fun. Oh God, it's you! Oh no! Well, you're dead. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I think I'm just gonna play Conjure Blade for a 9x5 expunger. You need 2 in the sense that once you end your turn, you only have 1 at the start of the next turn. You'll need 2 when you play it. I don't think so. It didn't seem like that's how it worked on when I played it previously. I don't know. Now you've got me scared. I think if you play 1 and Blasphemy, you're fine. At least the wiki didn't give me any information about that. It doesn't say you need 2 intangibilities to stop the turn. It says unless you have intangible. So I think you just need 1 intangibility and you'll be safe. I think. Because you vaulted? No, I did it a couple of times. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I hope. This turn blows. We play Indignation, we'll have 3 energy. It's not enough for a Sands of Time. Reach Heaven will do 60 damage and we'll still be taking 40. We might want to pop the potion here. We have Rushdown? We do. Okay, that's a lucky draw. Now, do we play Vigilance? I don't think you play Vigilance. We want damage so we can get around this guy. The more damage we do, the more block we have. So, Sands of Time keeps us safe. We won't have anything next turn, but it buys us a turn. If we get intangibilities, we can play them. Omniscience into intangibilities works too. Apparitions works. We have another 1, but you have 3 turns remaining. Really want that Omniscience if we can get it. I'm gonna attack to see what we draw. We've got a lot of Retain in our draw pile. No, we've got none. No, we've got Windmill Strike and a Vault. Blasphemy's in the discard pile. I was trying to think of how I want to do this. I think we do want to draw the Apparition. So it's gonna be like Apparition, Apparition, Fear. Need it. Next turn is gonna blow, but we can vault if we need to next turn. Because next turn we're not intangible. We got potions we can use to get out of the next turn if we're gonna get hit. So it's not that bad. I wish I knew what we would draw from this, but you know what? Let's see what we draw from this. I didn't want to draw the vault, especially because next turn we're gonna have nothing in the draw pile and the Omniscience is gonna be worthless. So we kind of do need to draw, so we shuffle so that Omniscience can hit something, and then this will be perfect. So Cut Through Fate gives us the draw we need. No! It's gonna come out now! Okay, well. We can vault and then shuffle, or we could keep Tantrum in the draw pile? We should draw Windmill Strike at the very least. And we want Tantrum in the draw pile. So you know what, just drop Omniscience. This is not a very good lucky draw there, just saying. I'm gonna We might as well Simmering Fury to make sure that we have what we need next turn. Or we could Carve Reality to hold on to a Smite, but you know what? Just give me a Simmering Fury Vault. Yeah, we need to shuffle. And charge up the Windmill Strike. Oh, that would have been a great time to get the Expunger. Still, we're gonna have a lot of cards next turn. I just wish that we had more. Can I kill you? No, not quite. Okay, Reach Evan. Simmering Fury. We're gonna have to hope that Windmill Strike plus whatever we draw is enough to do 90 damage. 90 damage is not that bad. I can make you vulnerable as well. Don't quite have the energy for this. Fear No Evil Indignation helps. It does. I mean, I think Fear No Evil Indignation will have 4 energy. Windmill Strike. Carve Smite should do it. Yeah. Should have played this. I wasn't paying any attention. Really should have been. That's my bad. Smack him. Smack him. Don't even need to play that. He's dead. We did 500 damage? That's pretty good, but we didn't really block as much as I would otherwise like. I don't think we need to conclude. Just looking to get to this shop. Take Blasphemy's Rushdown Sands of Time. I have 2 of these, so you can take 1 Rushdown. But it's the good card! Well, look, I gotta get rid of something, okay? Tranquility, Just Lucky, Flying Sleeves, Third Eye, Meal Ticket, Golden Eye, Hand Drill. Oh, good. Well, you know what? What do we not like? When we play Signature Move, we love it. We could dump Lesson Learned. That's an easy get rid of. Golden Eye's kind of okay. I also really like Fasting. I know it's gonna put us into like an energy hole, but like more strength and dex permanently when you play it is really nice, but it costs so much energy to even play it the first time. Without having an artifact, it's probably not worth it. I also really like the draw potion for the elites. I like Fairy in a Bottle for the elites in the heart. I like maybe adding a Tranquility to enter Calm so you can combo out of it. I like a Third Eye for the Scry, especially with the Golden Eye. We only have 1 Scry card, so I don't know if Golden Eye is actually worth it. And the Scry card is a Cut Through Fate. We have 1 combat coming up. We don't need Prostrate. Mind Blast could be fun if you draw it with Wrath. You know, enemies start vulnerable and we have Bag of Marbles. I actually think Mind Blast could be good in general. You know what? I've never really thought about Mind Blast as being a good card, but against this upcoming boss, it's literally draw 1 and kill an enemy. It's not that bad. It costs you 1 card on your first turn, but it's still 50 damage to open up the fight. And if we enter Wrath, it's more than that. I mean, if we enter Wrath, we might be able to kill the left elite on the first hit. Now you got me thinking. I'm like, okay, what about Mind Blast, Golden Eye, Just Lucky? It'll be Scry 4, gain 3 block, deal 4 damage, but this does charge up Duality, and Duality charges up Just Lucky, which I kind of like. And we could go boom, 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 boom. We'll have no money for the next shop, though. It's gonna be 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 250 gold down the drain. We won't be able to afford much, but might be able to afford something. We got another combat coming up too. Golden Eye. To control the draw, I actually really like this combination with a Mind Blast. Yeah, I know. Laugh all you want, buddy. It's weird, but like, this seems incredible. Indignation. Mind Blast is a kill. Wheel Kick is a kill. We have an Apparition. You know what? Screw that, buddy. I know what card I'm gonna play. It's called the card that kills you and gives me an upgrade. 13. That'll do 18 times 2, which is 36, I think. Why did it kill you in one hit? Oh, because we were in Wrath, of course. And you know what? I do enjoy a Foresight right now with our Scry bonus. So, okay, we made it to the boss. I have no idea what's actually happening. We have a 40 card deck. By the way, it only does 52 damage, but we can still kill one of them. Sorry, excuse me. We're gonna draw one. If we draw Carve Reality, it is 10 and 12, right? So 22 plus an extra 11, 33 damage. 33 damage for 2, it's not enough to get a kill. Wheel Kick does 30 and 15, 45 damage, can't quite kill you. I think we wanna draw like a Deceive. We've already played an attack, 2 attacks. So this is actually gonna be worth decent block. And then we can probably dump... I don't want to dump Sands of Time. But if we draw it, we can't play it unless we use a potion, and I don't think it's worth using a potion right now. Hey, Milk Jug, welcome. How you doing? I just realized something. I haven't been in front of my microphone for like 30 minutes. I've been leaning to the side. How does this sound? A little bit better? Good. Yeah, I think we want Deceive. Next turn, I like Spirit Shield and Halt and Carve Reality, because it's 4 energy to do hopefully good damage, maybe have a good enough block. I think we dump this, play this. We can play Deceive and Mental Fortress if we really want to. If we play Wheel Kick, we draw 2. So like, we could keep Sands of Time, Wheel Kick, and then Energy, Deceive Reality, Halt, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 6 extra block on top of 7, which means that we will have 13 block and we'll take 9. He's dead. I don't really want to take 9 damage when I have 33 max HP. But it is actually a pretty good turn, although we do lose out on the Miracle, which means we can't play an Omniscience if it shows up, which I think is very important to be able to do. So I'm gonna dump this, I'm gonna dump this, I'm gonna dump this. We got extra energy back and more draw. I'm dumb. But, hey, now we take no damage anyways. Oh, you're getting stronger. Okay, careful. I think that Mental Fortress could be worth it depending on our draw. We also did draw things to Centennial Puzzle. We only took 1 damage. We have Apparitions in hand. We gotta smack you. We gotta smack you. We need Apotheosis out. And I kinda do think Foresight's worth it. Keep that in the draw pile. We do lose out on Tantrum, but I think it's worth it. Tantrum would do 6 times 4, 24 damage. How much HP do you have? I can't read how much HP he has, 29. So it would have to be a Tantrum and a Fear No Evil to get a kill, but we would enter Calm, but I don't want to draw on Omniscience. Actually, you know what? Fear No Evil Tantrum gives us energy, and then we can draw one card after that, which is probably Apotheosis. Hey, Milk Chug! Thank you for the gift sub bomb. Thank you very much. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! You know what? Caw-caw! Well, you know, it only called out one of the gift sub recipients, but caw-caw! Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too. We could play an Apparition this turn. We don't have to block. We have no weakness. This boss is gonna be tough for us. I do like holding, I like keeping Tantrum in the draw pile so we can draw it. Although, if the boss, you know, if we only have like 2 Calm cards. This is very scary. I think we dump Foresight. I think we play Fear No Evil and Tantrum to combo. Well, yeah. I think we play... No, we could Omniscience the other Apparition, which would give... We're gonna... What did I play to do this, by the way? Are we drawing 1 or 2? This is turn 2. What did I play? I played a... This is, okay, this is draw 1. Fear No Evil does 22 damage. Fear No Evil Tantrum is a kill for 2 energy, which means we're gonna have 3. You're doing 48 damage, though. We'd have to play an Apparition. Maybe 2. Are we okay blocking? I think we gotta play 2 Apparitions, which means Fear No Evil Tantrum, dump Omniscience, play Apotheosis, and Foresight. Why do I keep thinking we're gonna draw 2? We only draw 1. Dump Omniscience, draw Apotheosis, we can draw Foresight in the future. We have a Protect coming up, and we'll be Apparition for the turn after. So keep Tantrum, and draw it. We also have 22 block, which is pretty good. We definitely should Conjure Blade if we're doing nothing else. So, Miracle. I think we want to Apparition, Apparition, Conjure Blade. It's not a great Conjure Blade, but it's good enough. We're intangible, so we're not gonna get hit by the big attack. Foresight is a Scry 6, which means we can draw whatever the hell we want. Gotta admit, Expunger signature move seems really good. This'll do 80, this'll do about 80. It's not enough to get a kill though, and we do want to ensure that we exit our stance when possible. So I think we dump these. I will, I'll play Windmill Strike. If we have to use a potion, we have to use a potion. You're doing 52 damage. You know, we're not intangible, so Blasphemy doesn't do it, and it also, we have no idea as to whether or not we'll actually survive it. Do we have extra energy? Will we get the energy from Happy Flower? Oh God, I don't know. Because if we do, it's 240 damage with Indignation Expunger signature move, which is not enough to get a kill. So I think we actually want to draw more. Like dump, 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 dump. Keep the Expunger, because it's 1 energy. We could dump everything and draw more cards. We need to get to like a Vault, an Apparition, or Vigilance. I still like this. We did get a Vault, which will work. So Rush down. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be playing powers. But we have Vigilance. Vigilance Tantrum as well. Oh no, I can't do this. You crazy? We just want to draw. We have 4 energy too. So you get the energy back before you that screen shows up. Good to know. Gotta be honest with you, I think we just kind of just block. I don't really want to play the protects though. I don't want to take 6 damage though. We could Simmering Fury and get good draw for next turn, but like, if we don't draw Fear No Evil or Apparition, it's gonna smack us and kill us. So like, do we stall? Do we go super aggressive, draw 3 cards, have a full 10 card draw next turn? We're only drawing 8 because of the cards that we have in hand anyways. Fear No Evil, Apparition, Omniscience. We have an Omniscience, which we're gonna draw. You know what? If we have a Fear No Evil coming up and we know about it, we can Simmering Fury right now and draw these cards. Do we need a Mind Blast? It's still gonna be like 60 damage. It could be useful. I don't think we need 2 Simmering Furies. You know what? Screw it, do it. We're gonna draw Mind Blast now. Do we wanna draw Mind Blast now? No, draw Omniscience now. We'll play it next turn. So I'm gonna take 6 damage, which is like 1/5 of our HP. You're also hitting for, oh no, 56 damage. But we have an Apparition, which I think we need to play. I mean, I kind of like this draw, honestly. We gotta kill you. We gotta kill you quickly. We're not killing you as quickly as we would otherwise like. So become vulnerable. Vulnerable. I think we will play Simmering. We might play Simmering Fury. 42 damage. 60 damage. 45 damage. Can we put up enough block on this turn? Absolutely not. I think we have to play the Apparition and flip and pray to bejesus. If I do that though, all I'm playing is Fear No Evil, Apparition, Simmering Fury. I'm just kicking the problem down the road. Playing Fear No Evil for extra energy on the future turn. Am I okay just kicking the problem down the road again? God, I don't know. I feel like we've got a lot of good attacks in hand right now. We won't be able to play signature move with the Sands of Time. Wheel Kick, we don't really need the draw. Reach Heaven to add a Through Violence is actually pretty good. Dude. I can play one more card. We should have played this differently. I don't know why I have extra energy. I guess we just had extra energy. But we'll just play it like this. After all that like time considering it, I just make like a misplay, but it happens. So we're going to erupt and draw. We need to draw more. Just Lucky can get us to a flurry of blows and a halt. We can't really do anything with it. I mean, I can actually survive on this turn, which is crazy. Can I kill you? Oh, that's such bad draw. Like, 27 times 4, it's 100. 78. It's 108 plus 78, 186 plus 27. I can kill you on this turn, and then we can scry through this garbage. If I can do it without playing Sands of Time, I'd like to hold it and make it cheaper, but I think we have to. 9 times 4 is 36, 36 plus 27. I mean, it's 9 times 7, so it's 63 damage plus 12. 63 plus 12, 75, you'll have 9 HP, so we can't do it like that. Although, if we draw a Flurry of Blows, we will be able to kill you. Okay. Yeah. And then we can save Sands of Time for the future. So weird. We could also just draw Tantrum again and then discard Flurry of Blows. Halt. Draw Windmill Strike on the turn. And we don't need to draw Windmill Strike. It's garbage. Get rid of it. We can do this. But we don't need Tantrum in hand, I'm thinking. We need to get rid of Tantrum. We don't need to use potions. We just need to play cards in the right order and figure out what we're gonna do. If we play Sands of Time, it'll shuffle and it's still gonna cost 3. I want this to be cheaper. So I wanna play Cut Through Fate, Tantrum, and just lucky, we can draw Flurry of Blows, which is a kill. So I think you Cut Through Fate. We're gonna draw Flurry of Blows. With the Tantrum, doing 36 damage and an additional 18 from Flurry. Why is it doing so much? Right, we're in Wrath. I'm dumb. We can get a kill, because just lucky is not enough to get a kill on its own. I don't want Tantrum in the draw pile. I do like the idea, we're gonna gain energy off of that, which is funny. I do like the idea of getting a safety, and I guess I kind of like the idea of drawing more cards next turn, although we're only drawing up to 5 anyways. Now you're doing 96 damage. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. I can't put up enough block. Do we have any more? No, we do not have any more intangibilities in the deck. Omniscience could work to double a signature move. I gotta think about this though. 120 times 2 is 240. With vulnerability, that's a kill. So if we draw Omniscience, we can kill you. We have Blasphemy. Will Blasphemy kill you? I don't think so. But I want the vulnerability, and then I think I just want to draw as much as possible on this turn. We're gonna draw 5 cards. Hopefully it's a good 5 cards. We have potions to get out of this turn if we need to. So sure, draw Indignation, let's see what happens. We did draw Omniscience. So I think Indignation, Omniscience. I think okay. I think Indignation for vulnerability, Sands of Time, Blasphemy, Omniscience into probably Expunger would work. I think that gets a kill. We might not need to play Indignation though, and I think this matters enough that I'm gonna slow down and think about things. White Beast statue, by the way. We only get a potion after the elites next, so it's bad for this fight, I guess. Gain 3 energy, so we have 7 energy for the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Indignation, Sands of Time, Blasphemy. That's 4 energy. We'll get 3, we can Omniscience. Indignation makes you vulnerable. Blasphemy, Sands of Time means you're gonna take 76 damage plus 50%, so about 100. Omniscience into Expunger, 9 times 4. It's actually gonna be 9 times 6 times 3, or 9 times 18, or times 2, which is actually 9 times 36. 0! By the way, thank you for the resub, and good to see you. Hello, welcome. So here's my math, by the way. If you're vulnerable, you take 50% more damage. 9 times 4 becomes 9 times 6. If you're in Divinity, it's triple, so 9 times 18. If we Omniscience it, it's double, or 9 times 36. 10 times 36 is 360 damage, so by itself, that's enough to kill you. But we're also gonna play a Sands of Time on top of it. I think this works. Also, hey, Flurry of Blows. Now, can we get Lesson Learned? Probably not. I don't know why it was 40 damage. That seems... You have way more than lethal. Ogrim, let me run the math at least. Please. Now, Mind Blast is still 35 damage. I think we need Foresight. I think we want to Apparition Conjure Blade. I do. I don't think we need to play Mind Blast. Would I rather get one extra hit from the Expunger? 40 makes sense. 13 times 3 is roughly 40. Except we were in Divinity, and 40 divided by 3 is only, you know, 13.3. So, like, where was it rounding? So Apparition, Foresight, Miracle, we have 3 energy. Conjure Blade is only at 9 times 3. It might be worth playing a Reach Heaven just to add that through violence to the retain draw pile. And then we could actually save energy by not playing Mind Blast. The Miracle, once we Apotheosis, will be better. I like Foresight because of our Scry capabilities, I really do. Conjure Blade, I don't think it's gonna matter as much as just like a free through violence. Because Conjure Blade, if we play it for... You know, I'm just gonna say, I don't think we play Conjure Blade because it's gonna cost us the Miracle and I kinda wanna save the Miracle. So I think we're just gonna play Foresight, Apparition, Reach Heaven. That 20 damage is free. Those go into the discard pile. You're doing 30 damage. Am I really just gonna discard everything? I hate to say it, but like, we need blocks. We didn't get it, but we did get an Apparition, which means we could Erupt. Next turn we'll have to get good draw out of this, but like, this is still probably okay. We got a Fear No Evil, that works. Yeah, so we should through violence, unless we're gonna Blasphemy this, but I think we just play it. Scry, we are gonna draw, so drawing Protect and Sands of Time on this turn is perfectly okay. Yeah, I actually really like this. We'll have to play the Miracle, but I still kind of like this. Will Kick. Fear No Evil. And we're doing kind of a lot of damage, which is nice. And then, protect ourselves for one more turn. We are on lethal every turn because of the damage that they do. They're gonna do 30 damage per turn, basically. It sucks. Oh, this is very scary. Simmering Fury into Vigilance. I have so few attacks in the draw pile, but I think we can make it work. I want Spirit Shield, Deceive Reality, and Vigilance. We have 4 energy because of Happy Flower. What are we gonna play? 4 block for cards in hand. We're gonna draw 5. We're gonna have 7 cards in hand. It counts it as 6, so that's 24 block. That's right. 24 block plus 4. 26 block. We'll take 4 and enter Wrath next turn. We're in Calm right now. I'm looking for like a burst kill on the donut next turn, and then after that maybe getting an Apparition or a Vault to save us. But we have to get Apparition to save ourselves from Blasphemy anyways, if that's how it works. Still don't quite understand it. We have potions too. We also have Centennial Puzzle. So honestly, if we get to like 28 block, we'll draw extra cards as well. So we don't need Vigilance. We want to play these 4 cards, or these 4 energy worth of cards. We play halt, we will actually get enough block, which is tempting. Yeah, I think we can do it. So Simmering, Spirit Shield, Deceive, Simmering Fury. You know what? We're gonna draw a full hand anyways, so take no damage. Make your next turn slightly better. This is a tough one. If we draw intangibility, we can kill the donut, but with Vault, we can do 50 damage plus an extra 27 from the Cut Through Fate, draw cards, get an extra turn, maybe kill him on the next turn, maybe not even need the Blasphemy kill on him if we even had a chance to draw Apparition. I feel like the Vault is good. You know what we need? Freaking Apotheosis, man. Where is it? And I kind of do want to play Mental Fortress. There's too many cards that I want to play on this turn. We have 5 energy. I mean, you know, yeah, just kill them, Forehead. If we... If we draw a hand and then vault and then get another turn, we can do a bunch of damage, get another turn, then maybe draw into an Apotheosis kill. I really want to play Mental Fortress. I want Blasphemy in hand. We can wait for this to shuffle. Dump that. I like 2 protects. It keeps us alive if we need it. You're doing 36, I can put up 24 block, more with safety. Although we're gonna be... Wrath. We retain too many cards though. I think we play Mental Fortress, Cut Through Fate, look to see what we draw, and then play a Vault. Like we scry our draw pile, try to get to Apparition for the turn after we vault, and then try that. Because we can always use Ambrosia if we have to kill the donut. If we don't get the good draw, we can use that to kill the donut, and then... I mean, we could also use the potion to exit Wrath if we need to, if we're fighting the Deca. So I like Mental Fortress for future block. I like playing Cut Through Fate for the Scry, which is Scry 5. And then maybe we just strive to use Ambrosia Potion and then stall the turn after we vault, which is coming up right now. I kind of like this, and then we have a Protect in hand that we can use for future block. Although we do have the safety already. I think I'm gonna dump Protect. Okay, we do need to play the Apotheosis. And we did draw Apparition, which is not the right turn for it, unfortunately. Although this does mean that we could, You know, if we Apparition Vault, we get to keep it, don't we, for the next turn? Oh my god, so now I gotta think about this. Like, do we kill Deca first? You're already half dead! Smack ya. This makes 2 cards cheaper. We have to play Apotheosis. Omniscience can hit nothing good. We kind of do want to play a Mental Fortress. We Mental Fortress Apparition Vault will get an extra turn to kill you, but we're not doing any damage on this turn. But Sands of Time does do 52 damage, but we have nothing here that can actually kill you. So we can scry and draw, then scry to draw a hand next turn, and then the donut will live, but next turn we can probably outblock Deca, and the turn after that kill the donut again. We'll get one more set of buffs on Deca, but I think that's okay. God, this is such a weird, bloody turn. But I do think Apparition Mental Fortress Vault's the play. Sands of Time is getting cheaper. It's a bit of a stall play. And you know what? We can actually draw the draw pile immediately, which I like. We don't really need Simmering Fury. We kind of draw enough with the retains. I like this hand. So we're still intangible. Omniscience can target anything we want. Like a Mind Blast and do 72 damage times 2, if we're so tempted. We can also double up on Conjure Blade to get a good Conjure Blade into the draw pile. We can double up on Signature Move if we get rid of... We can't play Signature Move because we have attacks in hand. We can double up on Reach Heaven. I mean, Mind Blast is pretty good. 72 damage times 2. It could kill the donut. If we don't kill the donut, who will? But if it does 140 damage to Deca, that's still pretty good. We could also pop Ambrosia. It would make Mind Blast do 120 damage twice. Actually, how much damage would it do? We'd have extra energy as well. Dude, I'm leaning towards Ambrosia Potion here. Because Ambrosia Potion plus Mind Blast means that one of them is gonna die. And then we also have Sands of Time, Cut Through Fate to kill the other one that lives. So like, I think if we use this potion, we will live and kill them. Should we save the potion? We could try. It's dependent very much on draw though. We are intangible. But like, this is a good turn to get that Mind Blast out. 36 damage times 3. 36, 72, 108 damage. So if I hit you once, then play Omniscience, you're dead if you get hit twice. You're not gonna die if you get hit twice, but I still have the energy to play Sands of Time to kill you. So I honestly think we just play Ambrosia. Good, don't draw that card. We'll just take the Protect. So an Omniscience into Mind Blast. It's 108 times 2. Sands of Time. Windmill Strike's not quite a kill, but I still think you play it. And all we gotta do is to survive this guy. We've got 3 good blocks in hand. And we're gonna draw a Prostrate and a Just Lucky, which gives us even more free block, and this will give us a little bit of dex as well. I don't know why I would take damage at this point. So we'll enter Wrath next turn. All we gotta do is just draw a few attacks, and then you're gonna die. So we're gonna dump anything that's not an attack. Now, can we draw a Lesson Learned? Technically we can. Technically we can. And we have a Blasphemy in hand, so you know what? Why don't we just, give me a Vigilance, smack you one more time. The Smite has you next turn with Blasphemy, so I'm just gonna try to get a Lesson Learned. We'll see what happens. We are gonna get a Lesson Learned, so we'll be able to make it work. Hey, Eternally Blissed! Thank you very much for the sub. Miss you playing Dead Cells. Hope you're doing well. One of the most positive streamers I've seen. Well, thank you very much. Thank you kindly. As for Dead Cells, I'll come back to it at some point. Probably. Get upgraded Eruption. There you go. All right, so we made it to Act 4 on 33 max HP. How? Well, I don't think 2 HP is gonna matter. So we should probably upgrade. And what we're gonna upgrade is either Omniscience or Vault so that we can play it early in the fight. 1 scry doesn't matter. Extra energy could matter. I mean, making this cheaper could matter, but let's get the Omniscience playable. Now, Mirror Omniscience would be beautiful. Mirror Omniscience. Get Medical Kit. Another Vault is good, but I gotta admit, Pair for a little bit of buffer could be really nice. But wouldn't you just want a vault here to take another turn? Like vault and card removal? What would you remove? We don't really need Apotheosis, but... I feel like we draw enough that the medical kit's not important, and as soon as you draw Void, you lose the energy anyways. I don't feel the... I like the pair, but like if we get hit, we die anyways. The 10 HP, unless you can stack your HP over your starting level, I don't know if 10 is gonna matter that much. So I'm looking at Vault, card removal potion, like attack potion. If we have Blasphemy or Divinity, we might be able to get a kill with that. Colorless potion, hit or miss. I like Finesse as well. If we get a lot of block with Duality, it is just free block and card draw, which is nice. So maybe like Vault Finesse potion. We can't afford Finesse in a potion. I think we want a potion. All right. Let's see what happens, shall we? You're hitting me, don't like it. But we might be able to kill the guy on the left on turn 1, which would be incredible. And it's not gonna happen, but I think we'll use a potion and try to make it happen. Turning around actually does save us more damage anyways, and we do want to play these cards. We're already in Calm. This is not what I was looking for out of a potion, just gonna say it, but we can make Brilliance better with 5 energy. Follow-up is actually free energy, though. I'm also very tempted to use the other potion, the Entropic Brew. God, it's so bad, though. Next turn, we're gonna get hit for 40. This is a big turn. If we can get around it with block... No, we gotta get a kill, though. It's gonna be boom... Boom. 5 energy. 1, 2. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is enough, but we're gonna take damage. Duplication potion. Okay. So 70 damage all of a sudden changes things, because this will do 72 damage plus 7, 79, plus an additional 22. 79 and 22 is 101 damage, plus 13. So close! You're kidding me. Yeah, kidding me. Now I'm just like, can we live on this turn? 72. I wonder if Brilliance would have done it with the Prostrate, buffing the damage of the Brilliance. 72, bunk bunk, plus 7, 79, plus 22. It's 101 plus 13, it's 114 damage. You'll live with 9 HP. But we can kill you next turn and get Gremlin Horn out of it. So it might still be worth doing. I just wish we had, like, something else that would give us, like, a buff on the turn, you know? And you know what? Because of our... you know what? We should play everything, I think. Just to get you as close to lethal as possible. It also... It gives us a nice... Oh, nice. Gives us a nice bonus boost in our block, too. Oh my god, we drew an apparition with 2 burns. Now, he's gonna live, and he's gonna gain 99 block, I think. He only gained 30, so he's still killable. And we have a vault. Okay, hold up, hold the phone, hold up, hold everything. So Omniscience, Apparition is probably one. Now he's gonna gain 99 block, isn't he? Omniscience, Apparition. Yeah, I think you gotta do it. Wheel kick could give us draw, but it might hit the guy on the right. We survive this turn. So give me an Omniscience, Apparition, and we'll just stall for a turn. We've got another vault in the draw pile anyways. They're not gonna attack next turn, I think, but I mean, they're doing 60 damage on this turn. I'd like to just be safe through this turn and the next turn. Yeah, there's the 99 block, so we gotta turn around, unfortunately. This is a bad turn. You're gonna put up another 30 block. If we Wrath, Sands of Time will kill you though. And we have a Fear No Evil in the draw pile we might be able to draw. I think we gotta go Simmering Fury and just absolutely pray. I can kill you if I have to. We have an Apparition Vault which saves us. Oh my god, again, we got saved. Ugh! I hate it! We gotta play it. Give me a Scry. I like this. Because we can draw, rush down. We have a Fear No Evil coming up. I love it. We're gonna have it next turn though, which might not be as good. No, we're gonna have it on this turn, which is good. Blasphemy is in hand. We just need to build up a kill on this guy. We have Eruption and Tantrum coming up. I think you do Fear No Evil in that case. Like, Fear No Evil, Reach Heaven. We should have played it in the opposite order, but sure. You're not attacking. Well, if you're not attacking, eight times 5, that's 40 damage. Blasphemy is 120 plus everything else in our hand. More stuff in the draw pile. Well, dude, okay, you know what? Sure, give me another vault. I firmly believe in the power of vaults. Also, Gaga, MFer. So we will still take 1 damage from Tungsten Rod. Are we okay drawing on this turn? Yeah, I think I'm okay drawing on this turn. We get Omniscience and a Vault. Crazy. I will admit, you know, Omniscience into 2 intangibilities is pretty good. We'll have the possibility of blocking both of his super big early vulnerability, frailty, weakness turns. We won't be able to vault, but we'll be protected. So what's the preferred play here? Is the preferred play to Tantrum Omniscience, and then eventually Calm in the future with doubled apparitions protecting you for 2 turns? Doesn't seem that bad. You save the vaults for the future, which I guess could be bad, could be good, but I guess here's the question. Would you rather have a longer setup or be protected for the next big turn that he has? It's only for the first attack. The second attack could still hit us, but we have Foresight, we have a better chance of drawing into another apparition. Which, let's be honest, we're probably gonna need, because we don't have any weakness in the deck. We got nothing, okay? So and we're gonna get extra energy next turn too. So I like the Tantrum. We get extra energy. We Omniscience, Apparition. We take a total of 2 damage, and then we also have the ability to like toss out a Mind Blast. God, Talk to the Hand would have been so good in this deck if only we could freaking find it. So, sure. There's 1 damage. This is another bit of damage. We're gonna double up on a non-upgraded Apparition. Now we're taking no damage thanks to Tungsten Rod. And then we could either Mind Blast for 100. Yeah, okay, we Mind Blast for 100. God, if only that event still gave you 5 apparitions. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Ah! We can play Signature Move, which is surprising. We can still play Signature Move. I hate drawing the Void on this turn when we have essentially nothing else in hand. Blasphemy will make this do 90 damage, but I think it's just worth playing it. And, I mean, honestly, this was a pretty bad turn. This was a very bad turn. Drawing both the Wound and the Void when we couldn't see it kind of sucks. When did he take Signature? That was Pandora's Box. So we did get another Apparition, which we can play. We're gonna play a Brush Down, Apotheosis, and Apparition. We wanna hold on to Sands of Time. So start with the Apparition. We're taking no damage. Dump these, why not? I like the idea of a Vault next turn. We can do more damage. You're gonna take 30. We have to survive the big turns, but we're about to draw into a lot of our good blocks and whatnot. Now, Apparition, I wish we could hold it in hand, but we can't. And we can't stockpile intangibility for the future turn. So I think we just have to dump it and accept that this is not gonna be something we want. Vigilance, we're still in Wrath. I do think it's worth playing this. I think it's worth playing the Vault, but if we play all this, we have no, we have no other way of entering Calm except for Fear No Evil. So I'm kind of tempted to just, we have a Miracle in hand. We can Vigilance, but then do we really need the extra energy? I don't know, we need to meditate. I agree, Ogrim, we need to meditate. None showed up. God, it would be so good. We could hold back, retain attacks that get stronger or cheaper. We have 3 energy. 5 energy. I guess the question is, do you Vigilance on this turn? To exit Wrath? I want to put a card onto my draw pile, is what I want. I think we have to enter Calm. And I think we will Vault, and I think we will play Mental Fortress. So I think this is an okay hand. Is there anything free that we want to draw, or anything we want to draw through? Not really. I'm gonna... I mean, if we are in Wrath and the Heart attacks, we die. We have to block during those 2 turns and then attack during a turn like this where the boss isn't doing anything and we can Vault. But we have to make sure that we can enter Calm. The only way we can do that is Fear No Evil, and if we Vault, we could draw Fear No Evil and then have nothing for the turn afterwards except for Vaults, which is probably not gonna be enough. We still only have 3 energy too, good God. So I think we just accept this hand. And I don't like it, but You know, So now there's another question, which is, do you even vault? Maybe you just stall. Like, you could third eye scry your draw pile, but we get that automatically for a scry of 5. If we vault, we might be able to smack him a little bit. You know, but we'll lose the miracle, though. You know what? I tell you what, I'm not gonna vault, and I'm gonna give you a reason. My reason is, if we get Fear No Evil, and Tantrum, and Indignation, and Simmering Fury, we want the boss to be attacking so we can enter Calm off of him. So I'm not gonna vault. Instead, I'm gonna end my turn. But I'm hopefully giving you a reason for it. So on a turn like this, we could, well, we actually can't survive because we don't have any blocks in hand, so we kind of do need to discard everything and draw another turn, basically. A lot of our blocks are still in the draw pile, so let's get rid of these. Okay, and we have a Tantrum, Fear No Evil, Vaults. This is kind of good, actually. We'll gain block by playing Tantrum, Fear No Evil. We can deceive reality to put blocks in our hand, and then if we don't vault, we have a block heavy turn coming up next, which we can use to go through the 60 damage turn. Now we only have 3 energy. Can we go through 60 damage turn on 3 energy? Probably not, but we're gonna freaking try. So yeah, I think we have no vaults coming up. We don't want to be in Wrath for next turn. We have to Tantrum, Fear No Evil. So I think you Tantrum. We also do want to charge up Dexterity. I forgot about the draw, honestly, but that's actually probably a good thing. That we got draw, I should say. So, Reach Heaven, Fear No Evil, Deceive, Safety, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy. Deceive Reality plus is... Hold on. Where's Deceive Reality? I don't even know when I added this. At some point I added this. Where the hell is it? There it is. 7 blocks. We only have 1 dex right now. It's 8. So, boom, boom. We'll be at 3 decks up. So let's give us 10 and 15, 25 block. You're hitting for 40. I think we have to Miracle Protect. And then next turn we're hitting for 60. I'm trying to figure out how we live through the next turn. I don't know how we live through the next turn. You know what we need to do? I think we need to vault. Like, Deceive Reality to hold on the safety, vault with a Fear No Evil. But why vault? So we can have more block and more draw? What's the purpose of vaulting in Calm next turn? I feel like I need to vault because I need to have the miracles to survive the next turn. I'm trying to think. 172 damage. Technically, I can kill the heart in 3 turns if we do enough damage before the next big hit. Hopefully the next big hit is just like a hit for 40. So I'm like, Reach Heaven, Fear, Vault. We do get a through violence into the draw pile. We'll be in Calm, we'll draw. We'll have a 47 damage attack. We might even be able to get into another block card, but it's really highly dependent on the draw. I'm sorry for this taking a while, but like, I want to win. Clearly. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit. 10 block. So if we play a protect, we'll get 30, we'll take 17 damage, we can hold on to the miracle. If we hold on to the... You know what we could do? Go up to 4 energy? I don't want to go up to 4 energy if we can't play 4 energy worth of cards, because next turn we have to play them evaluates. I think we just vault. I really do. If we can do 63 damage, we can get you to a point where I can kill you in 2 turns, if we're super lucky. If we survive the turn after this turn, is the problem. We have another apparition coming up too, so the closer we can get to that, the more likely we are to be able to survive. If we dump Flurry of Blows, it's going to shuffle, but we don't really care, except that it does charge up the decks on Evaluate. If we dump these 3, though, we do get to draw, but we can't really draw off of this. Like, we get 1 card from our draw pile. Who knows what it's going to be? Still, we have survivability in these Evaluates. I kind of feel like holding on to the Flurry of Blows, though, but if we do this, we know we're going to draw a Through Violence and a Protect. I need to do like 63 damage though. No, hey, wait, we got multiple turns. We have this turn, the next turn, a blank turn, and the next turn. So we have 4 turns to do 463 damage, and we have to block 60 the turn after this one, which is the hard part. We have Rushdown, but we don't know what we're drawing. That's a problem. We don't want Tantrum, because we can't put up as much block as we otherwise would. Did we play Omniscience? Yeah, we doubled up on the intangibility, didn't we? I still kind of like Flurry, because it means that we get extra block out of these. Oh, I also just realized something. The Evaluate's only block for 8. God, 47, huh? 47 damage. We just need raw blocks on this turn. I hate it, but like, we have to just get raw blocks. I think we dump all these so we shuffle. You know what? We drew a wound. Who cares? So we have 5 energy. We have enough blocks to survive. I just hate that we are not able to play what we want. I think we have to play the Miracle. We have no extra life potion or anything. We just gotta block it. So block, block, block. We're taking 10 damage. And then we have virtually no energy next turn. But if we draw Intangibility, Blasphemy could keep us going, I think. We basically have to do this. We have a vault. Okay. We have a vault. We have to play the vault. Should we Wrath as well for energy gain? I mean, we could do a lot of damage, but we're gonna die here. So if we, why would we Wrath? To do damage, because we have to do damage in order to kill you. We could carve Reality Vault and hold on to another card. Take 1, 2 damage, go to 20, draw. Actually like this. Because like I see the Rushdown, but I mean, okay, hold on. Indignation, we draw 2. If we draw Intangibility, we can play it and take no damage. If we don't draw Intangibility, we can vault. What do we have that can keep us alive? A vault. Wheelkit could draw it. Just Lucky could scry it. Third Eye could scry it. Cut Through Fate could scry it. Insight could draw it. Apparition saves us. So I kind of like Indignation here, because we basically have to draw Intangibility to survive anyways, and we only have 21 cards in the draw pile. So I think we just go for it. We can play another Reach Heaven as well, although I kind of don't want to add another card to the draw pile, but probably would be worth it. We might even also be able to change stances and whatnot. And we'll get block off of this too, which saves us the damage that we would otherwise take, so we'll take none. But like, we're dead anyways, and if we vault, what are we vaulting for? Block? We can't out-block 60. We can't put up 40 block. We don't have the energy for it, basically. If we had more energy, we could draw 5 block cards and play them all, but we don't. So I think we need to indignation in order to get the draw, in order to vault through to hopefully more draw. And this sucks, but I actually do think it's good. And if we draw Fear No Evil, we can even exit the stance. But I think we're gonna go do this. We got the apparition, which is actually good, believe it or not. Well, that was fantastic. So I suppose I understand what happened. It's Beat of Death happens before Mental Fortress. Strange. Although Ogrim says only for the Indignation card does it happen in that order. Otherwise, it's okay. Weird. But we basically just want to hit you for 197 damage right now. Also, I'm very curious about this Blasphemy Apparition. Hold on. I'm gonna go to this exit screen here. Blasphemy Apparition Spire. Did you know that if you play one apparition in Blasphemy, does Blasphemy effect trigger at the beginning of the turn or at the end of it? I'm kind of curious. At the beginning of the turn, you can save yourself if you have buffer or intangible at that time. Okay, I'm gonna look at another result. How to survive Blasphemy. Dev response. Oh my god, they're talking about things. Farming infinite HP or something. No way it looks. Blasphemy Intangibility Vault works. You did it several times this run. I don't care about that though. We're in Wrath. So here's the reason why I don't care. Here's what I want to do. I want to... Actually, yeah, I was just talking about that. We should vault. Okay, so here's what's happening, okay? Agrocracy says, what is happening? Okay, I'm gonna go through everything. We have 21 HP. If we get hit for 21, we die. The boss is doing 60 damage, which is actually 120 because we are in the Wrath state. We take double damage. We can do 197 damage this turn. Any more damage than that is overkill and doesn't do anything. Next turn, the heart's not gonna do anything. We can do another 200 damage. The turn after that, the heart's gonna kill us if we don't do another 200 damage. So we can do 600 damage over 3 turns. If we play Apparition Blasphemy, we'll gain intangibility, which reduces damage to 1. Blasphemy triples our damage. But next turn we'll die, except we won't because of Apparition. We know that the vault protects us, but here's the problem with this. I don't want to Blasphemy this turn and have another turn, because if I do that, I'm gonna do way more than 197 damage. I want to save Blasphemy for a bad draw where I have like 2 retain attacks that can do 200 damage on their own. I want Reach Heaven, Carve Reality plus the Smite, Cut Through Fate. I want those to be the cards that I play on a turn like this that can do maybe 160 damage on their own, and then have the Apparition save us. Next turn, we'll have more time. Now the Vault admittedly will give us another turn, but do I need to play the Blasphemy? If I play the Apparition, no. We can just play Apparition and Vault, hit you with like a Carve Reality, or maybe even a Reach Heaven. Well, we can't do that. Get another turn, play more cards, maybe get even another Vault, and then have Blasphemy for a turn where we only have Through Violence and Sands of Time, because together these will do roughly 180 damage on their own. So Blasphemy, Sands of Time, Through Violence is 1 turn of 3 that we need to hit the heart hard. We have to play Apparition on this turn though. This is a guaranteed play. And if we save Blasphemy for the 3rd turn from now, Blasphemy will allow us to kill the heart as long as we have the damage in hand. So here's a question, do we reach Heaven Carve Reality to do 74 damage, which does put the heart in 200-200 range, and you're gonna hit me and do 45 to yourself? Or do we vault, get another turn, which might not give us as much goodness as we have right now? We could Carve Reality Vault and get another turn, which actually does seem appropriate because we'll have a Smite in hand for 1, although a Cut Through Fate could allow us to draw something else. But what are we looking to draw? We're looking to draw Conjure Blade, Tantrum, because of our strength gain. And you know what? Vault will give us more strength, I think. PSA, Vault does not use up intangibility charges. Blasphemy is negated by apparitions as well. Here's the thing, Ogrim, you're telling me that I'll die if I just apparition Blasphemy? Nothing on the internet says that that's how it works. Everyone's just saying, yes, apparition saves you from Blasphemy. They're not saying, but make sure to play 2. They're just saying the intangibility from apparition saves you from Blasphemy. So I think it will save you. Now, Ogrim, have you done this within the past like 72 hours? Or are you talking about, I did this back in 2017 and it killed you? Because there's a difference there. Anyways, I'm talking too much. I think I'm gonna play Carve Reality Vault. We need to hold on to that Blasphemy. Dump it. Windmill Strike is a very good card to have, as is Tantrum. So I kind of like this draw. Because this is 80 damage, which is fantastic. Okay, here's the thing, Ogrim. I know that if you play Apparition, Blasphemy, and Vault, you don't lose the Apparition. Do you know that if you play Apparition and Blasphemy without Vault, you die? Do you know that? 100%. The intangibility would wear off before you take the damage from Divinity. Is that how it happens, though? Like, does anyone say yes 100%? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a 100% in chat. Ogrim says 1,000,000%. Okay, well, I don't know if I believe him, but we'll take him at his word for now. Tantrum. We want to Cut Through Fate. We have 2 energy. We can play Wheel Kick and save everything else for the next turn, which is actually really good. Just dump the Halt. Well, no, because if we play Wheel Kick, we'll draw Flurry Halt. Is that okay? What do I want to draw? I mean, I want to draw Wheel Kick so I can smack the crap out of this guy, so F it. Draw the Halt. So we just did 100 damage. We're living, by the way. That's cool. This is a worthless play, but you might as well do it. We're gonna save everything else. We're kind of over holding our hand, but it works off. It works out. Baylor had that scenario recently, says Ripple Nipple. The intangibility wears off, then you die. Okay, so you do have to hold 2 intangibilities. Okay. You're making me a believer in your logic. You're making me a believer that is actually how it works. By the way, Tantrum is a great card. Also, by the way, I think we live. Dude, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. We've already won. I cannot believe that we won. That should never have worked. I am stunned that this garbage deck actually managed to make it work. Blasphemy kills you at the start of your next turn. Yeah, but like, the intangibility wears off at the start of your next turn, but like, what's the order of things? The order is the only thing that matters, because it could easily go either way. Told you Apparition on Watcher was strong. Really, it's more like, hey, when you only have like 20 HP, you might as well take the Apparitions. It is nice to be able to enter Wrath and stay in the Wrath state. God, our deck was so thick, but, you know, it worked. Oh my god. I feel like I need to... I feel like at this point I need to put together a video of I'm gonna give myself Blasphemy Apparition and see what happens. So we can put this to rest behind us. But apparently you have to stack up two apparitions to keep you alive. I got another question though. What happens if you have Blasphemy and then the next turn you get intangibility from that relic? Would you live? Abe Gold Mask Clancy, the order is the only thing that matters. I get it. Oh, yeah, you have the seed, you can check. I don't know if I want to spend another 2 hours trying to get to this point. We, like, went horribly slow on this run at some point, but, like, early on the third act, took 1 damage, 0, ignored. Ignored, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 6 damage on the Awakened one, 0 on Donu Deka, 0 on Shield and Spear, and only 13 damage on the Corrupt Heart. Holy crap. Ogrim says that's a common exploit. Okay. Yeah, it could easily be tried with console, but I have to like install it or something. I don't know how to use the console in Slay the Spire. Blasphemy Wraith form would be strong too. Well, yeah, but wrong characters. Well, this was a stupid run. I don't know how we managed to make it work, but we did. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.